Hey Collective, it's Intuitive Pisces Moon. We're going to be doing elemental readings. So we'll divide you based on your sign. We'll group them all as air, fire, water, and earth. So if you fit into any of those categories, stay tuned. Your video is coming up, and I hope there's something in there that will help support you on your journey. This reading is for fire signs. So if you fall under the signs of Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, this could be your sun, moon, or rising. This could also fall elsewhere in your chart. So check it out if this is your reading. All right, fire signs. I am using dragon's blood here. I was called to use this for your reading today. The incense and the crystal. So you might want to look into that and see if that resonates with you. But we're going to jump right in to today's reading for our fire signs. All right. So thank you all so much for joining me. I truly appreciate your time and energy exchange. And we're going to jump right in and see where we're headed. So with the Crow Oracle, please tell me about our beautiful fire signs. What do they have in their current energy? What's going on in their world right now? What do we need to know? Thank you. We have perspective. So there might need to be a perspective shift. Again, very hangman energy there. Maybe there's something we need to see something in a different way. Maybe look at the bigger picture instead of the minuscule aspects of something. Luck. Love it. It's like raining fish in that card. Like something's about to rain down on you. We'll see where that takes us. And then we also have insight. I love it. Okay. So the insight is likely tied with this perspective. So we're going to dig a little deeper with this, but we have something that's going to require us to look at something differently. And insight is about still sort of same as this perspective shift, right? We have to figure something out in our life. And it may seem like a puzzle, a very hard, difficult puzzle that maybe in the past we have not been able to figure out. So in this picture, you have a crow who's trying to get this shrimp. And this crow realizes that if he keeps dropping rocks in, that the shrimp will rise to the top and then he can eat the shrimp. So with that is going to come luck. So maybe there's going to be something that you're going to see that's like behind the doors of something that maybe other people can't see. And it's going to be lucky for you. Okay, it's almost like you're finding a hidden entrance because you looked at things differently, right? Maybe I found the back door entrance into this thing and didn't go the traditional route. All right, so we'll dig a little deeper on that and see where that takes us. So let's start with this perspective card. Tell me more about this for the fire signs, please. Thank you. The Ten of Wands. All right. So Ten of Wands is a completed cycle, but it's also carrying heavy burden. Maybe the perspective shift is to not look at something as a burden, okay? Maybe the perspective shift is to realize that you are carrying too many burdens that belong to other people and that you've got your own burdens to worry about. I'm not laughing, but, you know, it made me laugh. Like, you've got your own fish to fry is what came out. Like, you've got your own fish to fry. You can't worry about other people's problems, okay? So you might be being forced to look at the amount of burden that you are carrying in your life and in other people's lives. Like, why are we carrying this burden for other people when we don't have to? All right, we also have the Six of Pentacles. Yes, you are seeking balance at this time. So if something feels unbalanced to you, it feels like you're shifting your perspective and you're not willing to do it anymore. So maybe in the past you just kind of gave in and said, yeah, I'll carry that burden for you, whatever the burden is. Maybe it's a responsibility, you know, like let's use work, for example. Maybe you work at a job where you just tend to naturally do things well, but you have other employees around you that are lazy. And so your boss came up to you one day and said, hey, this person over here didn't finish this report. Can you finish it for them? And you're just like, sure, I'm happy to do that. And you take it on. But what that means is that you didn't get any more money for it, but now you have more responsibility. And now that other person over there is not getting any less pay, but now they have less work. And so you feel burdened by that, okay? It doesn't have to be work related, but that was just the example that came to me in that moment. It could be family stuff, right? Maybe you've always helped your Nana do her taxes, and now you don't have time for that anymore. And you're like, Nana, I've got to refer you to someone else to do your taxes. I can't do them for you anymore. You know, whatever it is. I'm just throwing out examples. So give me one more card for this pile. Thank you. The Queen of Swords. Yep. This is you cutting off whatever is burdening you. You're now setting really good boundaries in place and saying, you know, in the past I may have taken this on, but I just don't have the time or the capacity to do this anymore. I'm really sorry that you're not happy with that situation, but I gotta be me, right? I need something that's more balanced, something that's gonna reciprocate my energy. So if you feel that people are just dumping their burdens on you and not actually helping you out ever in return, and they're just taking your energy, there's something changing with that. And I'm getting that Spirit has turned you in this upside down position so that you can see things from a different perspective, okay? So maybe in the past you didn't see it as burdens you were collecting. Maybe you just saw it as being helpful, right? Could even come from people pleasing. So because you've been turned upside down, you are now acknowledging what it is in your life that you need to cut off, set healthier boundaries, and to go into things that are more equal give and take, balanced and reciprocal. All right, I just saw 2323. Let's look at this next card, which is luck. Tell me about this luck. Thank you. The Seven of Pentacles. All right. So what I'm getting with this is there might be some seeds that you recently planted, whatever they were for. It could be literal seeds out in your garden. Maybe you planted 5 seeds and like 20 plants grew. It was something unexpected that you did not anticipate. Okay. Maybe you put some resumes out for new jobs and you got way more responses than you thought would happen. There's something that you put out there into the universe and it's being reciprocated back to you, but like tenfold. You're like, okay, so not only did I put in this work and I've been patient and I've been waiting for something to come my way, but holy cow, I did not expect all this. Okay? It's raining fish. Holy mackerel. The Emperor, okay? Let's get one more card to go with that before we touch on that. Thank you. This one. The Six of Wands. Okay. So the Emperor could be here for a few reasons. Look at that bottom of the deck, the Hanged Man. If this is love for anyone, that's a fire sign. This could be a masculine energy coming towards you. Now, the Emperor is also Aries. So, we're in a fire sign reading. We have fire energy over here. We have fire energy here. Six of Wands is also fire energy. So, it feels like your energy is reverberating through this reading. Now, if you are an Aries, this could be you. This could be you standing up as the masculine of your life, the Emperor, the authority, okay? Like you're putting down the law, that's what I'm hearing. And again, Queen of Swords is very good at doing that too. But there's some victory in something that's also showing up, okay? So however this resonates for you, if this is a counterpart, so let's just say you are divine feminine energy, this could be your divine counterpart masculine energy, because most divine feminines resonate as the Empress. So you could be having this Emperor show up. In this Six of Wands, there is a masculine and feminine energy there riding in a car in a parade. Okay? So maybe you will bump into each other, and I'm getting like this fated luck energy is going to be surrounding it. So maybe when you receive this thing from this thing you planted, and it shows up tenfold, it's going to be in some environment that you're celebrating and receiving accolades for. It's like your reward. Your reward, it has shown up. And not only has it shown up, but it's like way more than you expected. It's like when you get a bonus, right? Maybe they told you your bonus would be 2% of your salary or something like that. And then here's this bonus and it's 20%. You're like, holy cow, I wasn't expecting this. That's awesome. All right, let's keep going. Let's take a look at this insight. Tell me about this insight card for the fire signs out there. The sun energy. That's a fire energy right there. Okay, the Knight of Wands, also more fire energy. Good grief, holy good golly, Miss Molly, fire energy. All right, so we're looking at the Five of Pentacles. So interestingly enough, with the Five of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, some of you with this insight are avoiding this because you found that backdoor energy and you passionately pursued it. I'm also getting that the sun, okay, this is so weird and specific, but it's like the sun shined at just the right moment to light up something on your path, and you went for it. And if you don't go for it, you might be stuck in this Five of Pentacles, this lack mentality, or being left out in the cold. It's like you've gotta go towards this offer when it shows up, or you're gonna be without it. Like a once in a lifetime opportunity. Very interesting message that came out here. It almost like took me to like a cartoon, right? Where the sun lit the path of the way you're supposed to go. And it might not have been a direction you would normally travel, but because you're in this new perspective, you see it. And you're like, oh, I didn't notice that before. You gained this insight from this situation. So maybe, let's just use this as an example. With the Five of Pentacles being here, let's just say you're this crow trying to get that shrimp out of the jar, and you give up before you try to figure it out. Maybe they've shown you this sun on this new path that you were supposed to go, or that it's been lit up for you, but you didn't choose to go for it. So you don't get the shrimp. So I don't want any of you to feel stuck in something. Okay? This also is a card of having patience. And so there's another thing about this that says, when it shows up, it's time to go. But don't go before it shows up, if that makes sense. This opportunity has not arrived yet, but it is very close. And when it does arrive, you need to be poised and ready to go. All right, let's keep going. Tell me more about this reading for fire signs, please. Thank you. We have the dolphin, joy. I love it. See, now I love that the sun is shining through this water. So again, this was almost what I was talking about, where it's shining on something. So this individual is looking in the direction of these sun rays. So it feels like if you're able to see that and see whatever these sun rays are shining on, it's like your cue to go towards that. All right. So let's see what else we have. Thank you. Here's another water card. We have patience. I just said that with the 7 of Pentacles. So you see how in this card now, like, it's so crazy to me. All this stuff is. We have 2 cards with water. We have one where this person is just chilling on this turtle, going through. There's no sun rays coming through. They're just sort of biding their time and waiting for the opportunity to show up. Okay, so turtles are slow. They just kind of go slow. Even when they're swimming, they're not very fast. But then you have this card. And when these sun rays show up and they shine on the thing that it is you're supposed to go towards, you're going to flash towards it and you are going to experience immense joy. It's so cool that those came out like that. And then we have the beetle, which is adaptation. So you are going to adapt in this new environment. Now, again, lots of water here and fire signs. You know, what happens when water goes on fire? It puts it out. So don't feel that it's going to be like that for you if you go towards this new thing, because again, I'm getting that if you miss your opportunity, you're going to be without. So be very careful about it when it shows up. It's going to require your immediate attention. You'll know it when you see it, though. You're just going to be drifting along, having patience, knowing that something's on the horizon, and then boom, there it is, go for it. With a quickness, it's yours, you gotta hurry. Alright, let's jump into some tea leaf and see if we can go a little deeper. Tell me more about this reading for the fire signs, please. Okay. Money path. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. You want to talk about gold at the end of the rainbow? There it is. Fire signs. You've got to find it. It's yours, but it's here. We have not. Unsuccessful plans. Okay. So unsuccessful plans, you know, we've got these 10 of Wands. Maybe again, there's been things in the past that you've tried, but you were too burdened to go. It's almost like you had these heavy weights on you, so you couldn't travel forward. So you had to drop some of them and release some of this weight and to set these healthy boundaries in order to move forward. Thank you. We have the staff. Well, there you go. Another fire element. You will be taken care of in difficult times. You don't need to worry about nothing. As long as you go towards the thing that's shown to you when it's shown to you. So don't let fear trip you up. That's another message that's coming through. Don't let the burdens of others and fear trip you up. Tree, affairs with your family. Okay. Whoa. We have axe, forces working against you. Let's see what that's all about. Cane, pay attention to your health. Bell, announcement, so some sort of announcement. And that might be what this ray of light is. Maybe there's an announcement in the paper or something, and you're like, ooh, that looks like a perfect opportunity. I'm going for it, right? A carrot, opportunity or windfall. I love it. We have crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. So maybe you are starting a new business and you're in this have patience and wait phase of things for growth to happen. Flowers, happiness. Look at that. I love it. We also have joy here. So you have all this beautiful energy here. Now, I'm not going to say that there's nothing terrible here, because we do have unsuccessful plans and forces working against you, but I am getting more of that being this burden. If you choose to keep going on your path, carrying these burdens that belong to other people, you are going to have unsuccessful plans. And those are the forces working against you. You need to be able to put them down and speak your truth. I'm getting like an opening of your throat chakra. Yeah, you know what? I don't want to do this work for you anymore. Maybe I did in the past. I'm just done with it. Maybe you're leaving a job altogether. And you're like, cut it off. It's not for me. All right, let's close this reading out with a fortune oracle. Let's wrap all this up with a nice, pretty bow and see what we have going on here for the fire signs. What do you have for the fire signs, please? Thank you. We have unicorn. Success, hope, freedom, healing, and magic are all available if you just believe. Wow. Let's see what that has to say. That is 33. All right, let's get to unicorn. Unicorns are beautiful, magical, mystical beings that have fascinated people for centuries. They symbolize fresh hope, purity, magic, gentleness, and sweet success, and bring many blessings to your life. It is a truly good omen to select this card. Seeing a unicorn in a dream indicates that you could meet with good fortune and will feel encouraged and positive, and more magic will be brought into your life. In personal and relationships, the unicorn card represents faithfulness and pure love. You can expect a great deal of passion and could experience one of the most romantic times you have ever had. Some people may begin a wonderful new friendship that brings immense joy. Relationships could be very exciting and feel like the purest love you have ever felt, and you may find that what you are looking for such a soulmate connection. This vibe also indicates a time when women become mothers and new family members are welcomed. Whatever the situation, it will be unlike anything you have ever gone through previously. Unicorns symbolize freedom, so be sure to give your partner or friends plenty of space. For career and money, selecting the unicorn may see you climb the highest mountain, snare the job that you have had your eyes on, or simply receive a pay raise. Some people may start new careers or be offered 2 jobs. With the flowing positivity of this card, anything can happen. You just have to believe. Wow. So, you have luck here. You have unicorn here. Fire signs. I feel like I gotta say it like you are on fire, you know? You have so much coming towards you. Don't miss this opportunity, whatever it is that's coming towards you, because it is meant for you. It will bring you this joy and this happiness, this opportunity or windfall, okay? There was this birth or conception of a child or enterprise and family affairs, so maybe for some of you that's in the cards, if you are of that age and if that's what you want. But again, it might also just be a business if it's not an actual child, all right? But a path with money is waiting for you to find it, all right? Beautiful reading here, fire signs. All right, so thank you so much for joining me today. I truly appreciate your time and energy exchange. Make sure you fill your own cup up with love before you fill someone else's. Make sure you go within so you never go without. And keep in mind that I'm a beacon of light here to help guide you through the darkness. I wish you all a lifetime of happiness, health, wealth, abundance, and so much love. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.